now listening to the Good Bad Advice Podcast with Stephanie and Chase.
Hello. Welcome you guys to the Good Bad Advice Podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Chase.
And I'm Stephanie.
And we give unsolicited advice to people in the news each week. And this is the third time we've had to start this episode because try number one, the pitch.
On the hello.
The hello is like, hello.
Hello.
We have to do it again. Then the other one, I cannot get out the name of our podcast. We've been doing it for 2.5 years, but great. Choking on the words. Solid. How are you, my queen?
I'm doing so good. I've had just a lovely week. Personally, what's going on in my life, I've decided to take a craft that I've only done one time. And that all of a sudden made me advanced. And now I'm doing a portrait of my dog in that craft. So
the watercolor?
That's needlepoint.
The acrylic? Oh,
needlepoint. I've done one project, a tiny square, 2 inches by 2 inches.
2 inches, okay.
I am now doing a 4 inch by 4 inch. That one had about, 8 colors. I'm at 20 colors on it. But you know what?
Wait, are you doing it off of a template or something?
No.
What do you mean I'm just doing a needlepoint on my dog? Sketched it out. You sketched it out and then...
I'm psychotic. You're psychotic, Jesus
Needlepoint how is needlepoint different from cross stitch?
Okay, so cross stitch uses, I believe...
Yeah, if you're a cross stitcher, please send us a DM.
You use just a canvas.
Okay.
Versus needlepoint, you use a canvas that's mesh. So you go in one hole, out the other. Don't go there.
I'm not.
And so then there's different patterns that you can make. It's so fun and so grandma. And I decided, I've done this once. Why don't I create a custom pattern?
Obviously.
That I then have to paint onto mesh, then go match the embroidery floss.
Do you have progress
to my
pics?
Yeah, I will.
Put them on the thing because you're using words that I only understand the context of.
I've literally hand designed what it will look like. And then I had to buy an app, $40, to create the custom American.
Jesus.
In this economy?
Yeah, in this economy, we're just kids.
The thing is, I've already decided that this is what I'm going to be doing over Christmas. And so $40, what's that?
I have a question. When you say this is what I've decided I'll be doing over Christmas, I just want to get an aesthetic
Yeah, please.
Okay. I'm closing my eyes to visualize. Are you in the yellow chair?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so I'm in the yellow chair.
Christmas tree next to me.
Is it up right now?
Of course.
Let's totally talk about our Christmas trees because we did Christmas
course.
as well. So are you watching a movie? Is it Great British Baking?
A movie, a show,
or is it
or
just
something?
You don't really care. And then you're there. Do you have needlepoint glasses that hang on the bottom of your nose?
No, because fortunately for me, my gorgeous, beautiful parents gave me perfect vision until about, I think for both of them, it was mid 40s. So I'm just white knuckling my perfect vision for now.
Okay.
So no glasses.
So your new personality is
side
needlepoint.
lamp, perchance a headlamp.
Please don't tell me you have a headlamp.
I do not, but now that I brought it up.
Is that what you're looking for Christmas?
Also, maybe the glasses that I used for your
No.
For your.
You're using those, which are the inverted glasses?
No, but I could because then I won't affect my posture, so it will mirror down on my needlepoint. And
yeah,
then
but are you a surgeon doing robotic surgery?
Yes, I'm literally doing stitches.
Okay.
So anyway, I've decided to take the craft to the farthest end. I will be turning it in the Utah State Fair for the art show next year. Just kidding, but
I was wait, okay, fine.
No, I literally am I didn't need to do this. Nobody asked. I just said I need a project for over Christmas break, and I can only make so many paper chains.
How many have you made this year?
How much paper?
No, how many paper chains?
Well, I've made felt chains for birthdays, and that was one of the funnest projects I've ever done.
Okay.
So basically, for birthday decorations, they're reusable because they're felt. So I have 2 very long, probably 15 feet felt chains.
Dang. Okay. And where
2
you
of
just
them.
drape them on picture frames or things or
no,
around
just drape
the
them
house?
in the ceiling for birthdays.
Fun. Okay.
And then for Christmas, I've made probably 20 feet of
a chain
of paper chains.
And is that counting down Christmas?
No, it's just decoration.
Can you post a picture of that on the
Oh,
carousel
absolutely.
too? I have no idea what that means.
I think I have a video. I'll show you after.
Okay. Yeah.
But I've like used it with my garlands.
Okay.
And matched like the colors on my tree.
Okay, fancy McGee.
It's just so fun.
You're leveling up.
I love doing the most.
I do love doing the most as well.
Like more, it's not less is more. It's more is more is
more.
more.
Is more is more. I know. I'm trying to find garland because we set up Christmas as well because my kiddos are here. So we're doing Christmas for Thanksgiving. Like, they're here for Thanksgiving. We're also doing Christmas. So we set up Christmas on Friday, which took literally hours.
Yes.
It was so much because we have our upstairs
No,
tree,
it took me like 4
tree,
days.
we have
Like, why did I do that?
nativity sets, we have the nutcrackers,
Christmas
we have all
village.
the different trees I've made, we have the Christmas village, we hang ornaments from our little dining table chandelier, so it looks like with like our sleigh and everything. So we were doing that, but I want to get like multicolored garland. Also, before I forget, because I think we forgot last week. I know we forgot last week. I don't know if it was last week or if it was this week, but Erica Hardy gave their son, who we met at the Millennial Choir Orchestra, sent me a congratulations on my wedding Sour Patch Kid, because that was like our shared thing, and it reminded me we never sent him Sour Patch Kids. I did not realize. I like in my head we did because we bought a ton. I then just never sent it, and so this is like the biggest apology ever. We're gonna send it this week. For Thanksgiving, it's going to be like an ungodly amount of Sour Patch Kids or Sour Patch things, but just please know that we're Erica
horrible.
And gang, we're horrible human beings. Not
shout
just
out to us for being horrible, but we will.
Horrible people should be the name of the episode. Although I also really liked priests, pastor, and non-perverts. Anyway, so we set up Christmas. Kids were here or are here still. And we did Christmas morning this morning. So this is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode. Everybody just get your ears ready.
We're going to speed through.
We're going to speed through. In fact, Steph walked in and I was like, okay, let's go. Sat, pulled it down. Normally, like we shoot
we're like, oh, what happened your week?
Half hour or so. And watch
Get the
videos
drums.
and movies. And then one of us falls down. No, like sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, we have been here for a while. We do this. Not this time. I was like, okay, we're in.
Sit down.
Yeah. So we've actually had a really good time. Last night we went to the hockey game, the Mammoth game. Really, really fun. We went with Molly's son Noah because my mom's shoulder, she dislocated it again. And so she's going to have surgery.
Did you see my mom on the Jumbotron?
No. Was she on there?
Yeah, I heard she was on the Jumbotron.
Last night?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, to be fair.
Whenever my parents are on the Jumbotron, they go to jazz games and hockey games.
Okay.
And my dad like literally has a guy that he's like looks at that's a cameraman. I'm like, you go to too many games if you know that.
No, I need to go with him because Oliver and Noah wore matching unicorn onesies. That were very vibrant, colored rainbows, big old tails.
Slay them.
And we were thinking that they were going to for sure get on. I think the problem is that our seats are so high up, they may not have electricity that goes all the way up to the upper rafters. This is a very, not a great look for me, but I'm used to going to games and I'm either a guest in a box or I'm sitting floor or like very lower bowl.
Yeah, lower bowl, yeah.
Because we're always just like guests to different things. Different people come in and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, hey, do you want to go to the game with me?
Buying the tickets yourself and then realizing what those seats cost and then being like, this is
game
where
is
our
high
budget
demand.
is and we're touching the back wall. Like...
Yeah,
you know, if it rains, we're first to know. Like, that's how high up we were. But it was still a blast. The food situation's not nearly as good as I was wanting it to be.
You have to, like, really walk around the stadium to get what you want.
To find, like, the good stuff. So, other than that, it was a really good experience. And we also did Steven's mom's side of the family, his passed away mom's side of the family's Thanksgiving yesterday, which was so fun. Like... We had a really, 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 really good time.
You know what we're doing for Thanksgiving? It's just me, Traven, and Bailey.
Okay. Because
other in-laws, blah, blah, traveling.
Well, do you want to come to our house?
Well, I got a meal kit from, I think we're going to see Traven's mom in the evening.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be good. But I got a meal kit from R&R.
Oh, cool.
2 years ago, we did a Gourmandy's meal kit. And it was good, but it was very, like, fancy. It's like a stuffing that it's like... Yeah, it's delicious, but a kid doesn't want to eat it.
6 different types of nuts and a foam.
Exactly.
And you're like, what in the actual?
We went with the R&R pack this year, and I will
Smart.
keep you guys posted.
Great tip, you guys. I'm a firm believer. We talked about this around Easter. I'm a firm believer in catering from a grocery store or a restaurant or things. I think
Harmon's has a good pack too.
Harmon's has an amazing pack. Their Easter pack was excellent with the ham and the potatoes.
Well, you can always doctor something up.
I was just going to say that. You can always
the
zhuzh
creamed
it up.
corn, I'm going to probably do some bacon and onions and like caramelize it and then mix it in before I bake it. And like, delicious.
Totally.
You don't need to do anything else.
I just think that the holidays cannot get lost
amongst the stress of
trying to make a beautiful holiday.
Yes.
Like, you'll ruin the holiday by stressing out about the holiday.
Yeah.
So learning how to not stress out, that was one thing I am very proud of myself because
historically not your best.
I crash out right before the kids come and I'm so stressed out because I want it just to be perfect because I don't want them to, there's
and you're like in a full body sweat.
And then this time I was just
table.
like, yeah, we got certain things kind of gotten delivered.
We did a breakfast casserole.
And so we were
maybe.
like, oh, we didn't get that. I made a German apple pancake, which is just really quick to whip up. That's what we did for Christmas breakfast. And then we put a pot roast in.
You guys, also for Christmas, note, Costco has a croissant loaf right now.
I know. Molly got it and made French toast from it.
Literally what I did this morning.
How was it?
Also, we got the cinnamon swirl. I wonder how the other one would be, but I usually put cinnamon in my French toast batter.
Yeah.
Incredible. Do that for your Christmas morning. Okay. And so easy.
Well, we're having Cassie and Troy over, which, by the way, you guys, I feel like we did leave Troy out a little bit when we were talking about the friendship or the best friend Olympics because he did get third.
He did get third.
He was a very unassuming third. But
was
bronze
so
looks
humble
good on
and
him.
wonderful about it. Yeah. He was so just like, I'm just happy to be here on the podium.
And the fact that he got on the podium was like so impressive. He's a sleeper.
Yeah.
It just made me think of because we're having Cassie and Troy. Actually, why don't you come over for brunch on Thanksgiving morning at 11?
That sounds
you,
fun.
And Braley. And then Cassie, Troy, and Johnny are going to be there, and then me and the kiddos, and then you can see the kiddos.
Fun.
Okay, because I'm making a breakfast casserole, and then we're doing
Thanksgiving
the candied
brunch.
bacon, and then doing crepes.
What can I bring? Let's talk after.
We'll talk after. But I think that's a fun. Like I'm kind of pumped because we're doing my parents for Thanksgiving this year, and my Uncle David's in town from Peru with his family, and so it's going to be like a big fun party. And then the breakfast, we're just doing friends. I think Whitney may come over. We're just kind of inviting a handful. Ashley may come over. So there's going to be kind of like just like Friendsgiving, but for brunch.
Fun.
Because we're doing a workout class in the morning.
Wait, that's so fun.
Yeah.
I love.
Okay. Other than that, we had like a pretty busy week just in preparation for this and navigating just we're in the middle of tour and then prepping for tour and then the holiday. But what is kind of nice is that I'm like done with Christmas.
Yeah.
Because like we do the same gift for all of our friends. So that's, we've already got those ordered. And then we have this, we do the same thing for both of our parents.
You just get to enjoy December.
We're just like, oh my gosh, it's going to be super easy.
You guys, a car?
Is a car just like...
A car started outside that literally sounded like an airplane started up right next to us.
Fully. And the reason why we were saying pastors, priests, and non-perverts is because where my law firm's located, there's also a new church that has just opened up.
Called The Well?
Yeah. And so normally on Sundays, the parking lot is dead.
Yeah.
But now that it's open, it's super full. It's hard for us to get a parking spot. There's just so many people around. And so we said we should go to church and promote our podcast like at the same time. And then that's why I said, yes, we could say, hey, we'd love to interview your priest, pastor, anyone who's not a pervert. And then Steph said, let's call the episode that. So that's maybe, it'll either be that or we're the worst
horrible people.
Okay, let's go over. I have a couple of 3GBs and you do as well. Although I think you only have dose.
Have a couple.
Yeah. I listened to a really quick kind of palate cleanser because I started The Second Death of Locke. Second Death of Locke, that's what it's called. I started that, but before I got to it, I did a palate cleanser of just the latest Chelsea Handler, Life Will Be the Death of... I don't know if it's the latest, but the one, Life Will Be the Death of Me.
Yeah.
Excellent read. You know what I really like about it? She and I are so politically opposite, and our lifestyles are really, 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 opposite each other. And yet she talks so much about therapy, and I got a lot of secondhand therapy from her, which is one of our very favorite things is to get secondhand therapy. But also
she doesn't talk about it in a way that it's weaponized, or it didn't make her more like.
Didn't make her more insufferable or anything. It just made it like, it just was like, she's recounting what her therapist is asking her. And so you do sort of feel like you're getting secondhand therapy, which is like awesome. Not that I need it, Christina, you're everything and perfect, but it is kind of nice to have that. So I thought that was really quick, super quick read.
I think also in her most recent one, she was like, I stopped learning from this therapist, so I found a new one. Yep. And I'm like, I'm so proud of you. I've yet to reach that limit with to be fair, lovely Mark.
Yeah, Mark and I let you go. But we watched with the kids The Family Plan 2. That's on Apple TV.
Oh, yes, that's the one we watched, the first one.
It's horrible, and honestly, my kids loved it, so we will probably watch it one more time. We're also going to see the third Now You See Me on Tuesday, and so we had the kids watch those ones, and they were like, I checked in with Oliver yesterday. I was like, hey, how you liking it? He's like, it's fire, Dad. This is fire. And I was like, amazing. Okay, controversial. This is my controversial take. Okay. I watched the LeeAnn Morgan stand-up. Now, I love
she's usually
LeeAnn.
very funny.
The stand-up wasn't my favorite. I wanted more laughs. I don't know if it was the mood I was in or what, but she is so funny. She was at the CMA Awards.
Yeah, she's hysterical.
Also, it's not a story, but kind of crazy. I'm so happy that Lainey Wilson got Entertainer of the Year for the CMA Awards. I feel like that's kind of normally. I feel like it's been the same.
It's like Luke Bryan or Eric Church.
Yeah, and now it's someone else.
Justice for Luke Combs.
But the reason I brought that up was because LeeAnn Morgan presented that award and was dressed up like Lainey Wilson. So that's why I'm like, man, you're so funny, but the stand-up wasn't the best. So I think you guys.
She's really funny riffing.
Yeah, I think so too. I think she's funny. Doing interviews. I thought she was really funny on that. And then Ray's "Where's My Husband"? Have you heard that song?
No.
I would like a ring.
Oh yeah.
That song is.
You know who could do that song really well? Eminison.
Yeah. I literally said
I wanted
to
say it before you said it.
Yeah, no, I think that if Emma went a little bit more pop, into more pop jazz, she would be
that didn't sound so far from Eminison to me.
No, but I think the beginning.
If she made hers
that
more.
has been going into my veins.
Tell them my grandma said it. Tell them grandma said it. Yeah, it's so good, guys. Yeah,
it's so good. It's Christian radio and that song. That's been and now Christmas music, which I've been listening to a lot. I'm pretty severe at no Christmas till after Thanksgiving. And this year I was like, I need Christmas. Yep. So doing it early has been a joy.
No, the thing is I set up for Christmas last week and it's slowly, I barely just now finished everything. But I'm like, oh, your family's coming next week. And he's like, my family comes in 4 weeks. I'm like, December is 8 years long. I'm so happy.
I love it too. I'm excited for that. There is something last night when we came back from the game, we did, Christmas Eve pajamas and we got some twinkle lights to put, we kind of redid. You have to see, I'll put some pictures up.
Okay.
So we turned on the twinkle lights. We had the tree going. We had the little ornament balls lit up.
It's pure magic.
And you're just sitting there with and you could just hear the sounds of the house. The dishwasher was going and the kids were changing. So
you're like, this is my home.
This is so good. I just want to hug everything. I want arms big enough to hug my entire house. Yeah. That's what I want. But I can't. All right. You've had two. One that I also had, but Physical Asia.
Physical Asia. Oh my gosh, you guys. We finished it. So good. Also.
So yummy. Chef's kiss.
Yeah. Every single guy on there.
And then.
What was my other one?
You had Southern Charm, which I watched as well.
Oh, okay. Southern Charm next season just started. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
I stand firmly on Paige's side because Craig, the fact that they're so much talking about her, I'm like, it's giving loser energy. like the way in which there's like, well, she did this and she did. I'm like, okay, I get that it's your show, but like,
was secondary plot line that was like eye roll to me. The Venita was the plot line. I'm like, get her off the show.
Oh, I like Venita.
Oh, gross. She does not gross her, not you liking her. Someone posted, because I've been on. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm actually just gonna get controversial for a minute.
Okay.
I actually told myself I wasn't going to, but here we are.
Go ahead.
We got our wedding pictures. We posted them. I think I told you we don't love them. We're actually quite disappointed with a lot of the whole experience. If we could do it back, we would do it very, very, very differently.
Yes.
I went off social media and then came back just to be able to post the pictures. And I'm staying on social media until we get our video because I'm waiting. Because Ashley just recorded the track to go with it, and we're hoping that we get the video sooner than later so that then I can post it, and then I'm just going to get back on. But because I've been back on, I'm seeing a lot more content, and I do feel like social media Satan is just like giving me all the best stuff. To, like, he's really hook, line, sinker. He's like, you missed this, you love this.
He's like, this is so funny.
You know? But someone had posted
and you
about
got back
Venita,
on like right about BravoCon.
1,000%.
So you got so much. Okay.
So, but someone had posted about Venita, and I actually really agreed with it. I just want to give credit that this isn't my take.
Okay.
But I subscribe to the take. Where it's like Venita was brought in through Leva. That was the friendship. But Leva's not on the show. Leva's doing Southern Hospitality. And so, I mean, she is, but she's not. Like, she's like not a friend of a friend of a friend. And so Venita really has no friends on the show. And she makes this kind of weird friendship with Sally. After rapping. And then doesn't want to be around Greg. Doesn't want to have a conversation with Greg. Knowing that Greg is...
Craig?
Sorry, not Greg.
I was Craig. Like, Greg?
Knowing that Craig is like arguably the star of the show. So if you're coming in thinking that you're going to pull some sort of like the women, I'm with Paige, and so you think everyone's going to be on your side, like then move and go to Summer House. Like you would fit better there. But for Southern Charm, they're all kind of like, no, they do film together. They do have the conversations. Men and women are not like, I'm just not going to go talk with him. And I think that that's what Sally was trying to point out, is be like, no, hi, cameras filming are here. Show. This is when we go in and we go and have the chat with Craig. And for her to be like acting like it's just so beneath her, not a good look. I actually think it's not right.
So for me, I felt like she was incredibly anxious. Yeah. I think that like, I don't think it was arrogance. What I was watching was somebody who was like, I don't want to have this confrontation right now. I can't talk to him right now at this party. Also, Venita is like so Southern Belle. I think like of more of like these Southernisms where it's like, we're at a baby shower. I'm not having a confrontation at a baby shower.
Right.
And would be firmly in that. What I do feel about Venita is that she has been, I think, trying to be a louder voice. And that at times is coming off thirsty. Even the like trying to date tiny man last season. I don't remember his name.
JT.
That's the one.
But that was like also where it was like, wait, do you really even know what you're doing here? Because they finish filming and then he debuts his actual girlfriend, who's not Venita, but her entire story was chasing JT, which was so weird. Nothing. And now this story is going to be. You guys
do not have chemistry.
No, and then this season is going to be like, I guess, her and Craig, which is also nothing.
Sally and.
No. Venita and Craig, like their conflict. I think that's like her only storyline. What else is her storyline?
Yeah.
Like she needs to go somewhere and just talk about fashion. And anyway,
I digress. Which honestly, she would do better in New York. The star of the episode actually to me was Molly and Corey. I could have watched that for 45 minutes.
I would have watched a live stream.
Then
I would
her
have been
starting to cry after she's shablammied.
Yeah, she's totally wasted.
They stood at the bar just drinking.
That she missed her rehearsal because she plays the tuba.
Katuba is a Jewish thing. I don't know what it's called.
She plays something.
It's not the tuba, but it's the smaller tuba.
But it's like a miniature tuba.
And she misses her.
And she's so sad that
concert.
No, and it just was rehearsal.
They're flirting and riffing, and it's so interesting. And then she misses the rehearsal.
But you know what I like is
I like crying.
That sometimes when people get on reality TV, they're just like such a singular aspect of them, and it's just like blown out, right? Like Lisa Barlow, she's just the tequila company. Like she has nothing else really good. Tequila and conflict.
Yeah.
Mary, church and conflict. Heather, beauty, lab and conflict.
Yep. They have
Meredith
like
Mark,
one note
DJing,
ponies.
like one note. And then to have that note for Molly be the tuba or the miniature tuba is
Literally.
so funny. She was a former model. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
She's a Southern belle. She's on a giant reality show, and she makes the entire cast last season come to her like community concert because she's playing the tuba. I love
funny, and then gets drunk crying that she missed it and feels so bad and guilty.
So good. That's actually good advice.
Man.
If you're going to be on a reality show, be so uniquely yourself.
Yeah.
Don't be like who you think people want you to be.
Amen.
Okay, we've got a couple of things. One thing you didn't put on here that I'm going to just talk about right now is the Whitney. And are you following any Dancing with the Stars drama at all?
Yes, because I am sort of watching Secret Lives, but I'm only like halfway through.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know, this is all of these stories that we have are built to help inspire conversations at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That are not political, that are opinions, but also like we're going to give you context for kind of what's happening in the zeitgeist of pop culture on some of these topics, right?
Yes.
So the first one is Dancing with the Stars. This is the highest rated season, I think, of all time. It's the most number of views they've ever had, most number of votes they've ever had. And some people are commenting that that's just because like we're really looking to rally behind some sort of championship and whatever. But
I don't agree.
You don't think that people are wanting to rally behind? I think people are so squarely.
I don't think
like,
that's the reason why.
Why do you think it is?
Because of the star power that they had on this season.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying they're all wanting to either rally behind Alex Earl, Robert Irwin,
I just think that
Whitney Levitt. Like they got good. It was a good casting. Dancing with the Stars, take note. Good casting.
Also, they like really got relevant people, and they got probably like 5 or 6 extremely relevant people to the current time.
Agreed. And interesting people.
Yes.
People that are wanting to not like resuscitate their career as much as they're wanting to further their career.
Agreed.
And so Whitney Levitt from Secret Lives. I'm having like a stroke today.
It's okay.
That's
Secret Lives of
words
Mormon
are very
Wives.
hard today.
Slow move.
And she knowingly did season 3 of the show as the platform by which, or the launching pad for her to get on Dancing with the Stars, which is her ultimate agenda. Now, Sheena Shea should take note, because for someone who wanted to be on Dancing with the Stars so much and been that vocal, you didn't try very hard, because Whitney Levitt knew exactly what to do.
Whitney
She
tried.
even says in a confessional, 2 things are absolutely clear to me. 1, I do not belong in mom talk anymore, and 2, I'm going to get Dancing with the Stars. And then true.
Amen.
Now, Whitney then she's by far the best dancer.
The best dancer.
She's also by far the best performer. She's also by far the most entertaining in my mind.
Absolutely.
Like, it's not just, oh, wow, she was really technical but flaccid.
Yes.
Or like, oh, wow, she had a great personality but she kind of sucked on the form.
And
like, that's Dylan is great personality, not great skill. Then we have great skill, Alex Earl, not great personality. Then we have Robert Irwin, great personality, medium skill, major star power. Like, we have quite a few.
Still a pretty good performer. Whitney really shines
on all 3 fronts.
In all. Yeah.
Now, she posted today that she's in New York, and she posted a "Wish Me Luck" on Broadway. Like she did a video. She did Broadway, and then cuts to her in the hotel room and says "Wish Me Luck" as she's got a piece of paper. Chicago,
I think she's going to get Roxy Hart.
I think so too, because Chicago, then the musical Chicago reposted her tango and said Whitney Levitt ... our new Roxy ? So
and
I
she
think
would be so good.
But the reason why it's so controversial is because she does exceptionally well. Then there's a couple things that are happening at the same time. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives season 3 airs, where she's clearly being the villain, scapegoat. Like, she's being, I think, edited in a way that makes it so that she
and that's why reality TV is never worth it.
Let's be real, everybody. There's no such thing as reality TV. So this concept of like people are there's that if you're looking for reality TV in what people believe, or like I think most people think it is, what you're looking for are hidden camera shows.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for.
Yes.
When you know
Big Brother
there is a
more.
giant, you're looking at Big Brother, not the TV show either. You're just looking at the concept of Big Brother. If you want a reality show, just like go to the mall and watch how people act. That's a reality show, you know? But when if we knew there was a camera crew there, if we knew that this was being streamed to, 5 million more people than the 13 that listen, like we would probably behave differently.
Absolutely.
And everybody who does reality TV is promoting something. Everybody who's doing Dance with the Stars is promoting something. Alex Earle's promoting her podcast. We understand that. She's also got her memoir. We know that Robert Irwin is promoting Zootopia 2 because he's a voice actor for Zootopia 2, and it's releasing at the exact same time. And that's owned by Disney, and Disney owns ABC, and ABC is who runs Dance
Robert
with the Stars.
Irwin is going to win, obviously.
But they want him to win. They had to get rid of Whitney to be able to do that. Now, the other thing is that Hulu releases it, and I think they wanted Robert to win. They see Whitney is doing so well, so they simultaneously also have Secret Lives of Mormon Wives come out. We're to the point where Julianne Hough even says, while Whitney's being eliminated, oh, you did this because you did Secret Lives, you did season 3 solely so you could get here. Yeah. And I think the viewers didn't like that. They felt like that was disingenuous, while forgetting that every single person on that show is doing it for disingenuous reasons. They're all promoting their companies. Taylor Frankie is now the Bachelorette. Yep. We've had the Jess with her hair, whoever does the hair, Jay-Z Styles. Everyone's promoting something. Yeah. Whitney just did it better than everyone else. She reached her goals.
Sorry,
and
she has ambition.
And if you're mad, and here's what I'm going to say. Where's my camera?
Yeah,
this one?
I'm
going to go to this one here. Frank, get me here. If you are mad at Whitney Levitt being on Dancing with the Stars, you sure as hell better not watch Taylor Frankie on The Bachelorette.
Yeah.
Period.
Amen.
You want to be mad at someone who is using an existing show to propel them into another show, and you're going to be mad at them. I cannot wait to see you skip over The Bachelorette, because that is hypocrisy at its finest. You better not be buying any hair products from Jay-Z Styles. You better not be reading that dumb blonde's memoir. Whatever you're doing, you either stay consistent, or I get to call you a hypocrite to your face, and I'm probably going to use wet lips.
Wait, I have crazy tea about.
Whose name? Also, honey, you whispered into the microphone. You whispered into an edit.
Well, I'm going to cut this now after.
Oh, I have no idea who these people are. All I know is that
because you haven't actually watched the show.
What? I've never watched the show.
Yeah.
No. But I don't care. If they were to be on 7 different shows, I would not care. Yeah. If one of them goes on to House of Villains, the only thing that I watched,
discourse around it is what you know of.
Yes. The only portion of them that I watched at all was when they were on Vanderpump Villa. Yeah. It's with the Mauricio, or what's his name?
Marciano.
Marciano.
And he's a huge part of this season.
Yeah, like I understand.
He is the definition of loser on loser crime.
Yeah.
He is such.
And if he goes on Dancing with the Stars, okay, don't vote for him. But what I don't like is that people who are voting for Whitney Levitt up until last episode, then Secret Lives comes out and they're like, well, nope, we're mad at her now. Mad at her what? For having goals and being ambitious? Well, I'm sorry, your jealousy's showing.
And here's actually why I believe that Dancing with the Stars has done so much better this year. And my qualms with it from the very beginning is it is not a dance show. This year, it has actually been a dance show. Because Elaine, who isn't even, I think, the best, dancer. Jordan, dancer. Alex, dancer. Whitney, dancer. Yep. Robert, medium dancer. Like,
gorgeous.
The people who are not dancers were voted off. Yep. The other people, dancers. Because it's a dance show.
Yeah, and dancing in entertainment. Like, they're entertainers, they're performers. Like, Andy Richter went super far because he is an entertainer and performer. So, to me, the concept of... I think this show did really well because they cast people who I want to see what they're going to create, not watching a really tall athlete stand there with his shirt open and with Daniela having to like swirl around
using him as a stripper pole.
No, 1,000%. Like, I get it.
Which, honestly, looking at her, hot, do it. But like every single partner she has, I wish they would give her somebody who truly had dance experience, because she doesn't need it because she's just dancing around them, but oh my gosh.
Agreed.
The reason why it's successful this year is because they have dancers on it, which is why I've never watched it before this season, because it's awkward and uncomfortable when people can't dance.
Yep. Agreed. So
I didn't know I felt this passionately about like cut the rest of our stories. Let's just talk about Dancing with the Stars.
Well, I just think if you're going to be talking, you know that your parents are watching. Your mom is for sure watching Dancing with the Stars if you're going to Thanksgiving anywhere in America. So you could talk with her about this. And I think the point that I think you're absolutely able to borrow from me, which is if you're not okay with Whitney Levitt doing Secret Lives of Mormon Wives to be on Dancing with the Stars, do not support Taylor Frankie doing The Bachelorette, or all you are is being a mean girl.
Well, secondary to that, Robert Irwin has been campaigning to be on Dancing with the Stars for over a year.
Oh, interesting.
He has been saying in interviews for over a year, because Riley Arnold over a year ago, 2 years ago, I believe, said that when asked who would be a next good person on the show, she said Robert Irwin. At the time, she was single. She then gets in a relationship. Everybody is asking Robert Irwin in interviews, oh, they said this with you. And he's like, yeah, I would love to do it. I'd love the show. For like a full year, he was saying, I would love to do the show. I would love to do the show.
But are we canceling him?
But we're mad at Whitney for wanting to be on the show.
And
guess who else wanted to be on the show? Jen. Nobody's mad at her.
No. Sorry, you have 2 left feet and you're pro-sucked. Where I think the other part of it that so the other rumor is that she got offered Chicago.
Yeah.
How it works, or how I understand a lot of these roles that work in Chicago or Broadway plays, when they have a guest coming on, it's for a designated window. Like Ariana Madix did the same thing, Erica Jane did the same thing, for it's like a chunk of time.
Yep.
And it's typically
like
over
the
seasons.
Yeah.
Over the holiday season, they'll like release whatever. And so the rumor was that they were going to offer it to Whitney. She needed to get off the show. That's why she swore, because she said the F word on the thing. So they ended up having to bleep it. Some people are saying that that's a violation of the contract, that you can't say the F word on the air. You can't require a bleep. So then they ended up pulling her anyways, and they shouldn't have. That it should have been the other girl who should have gone. Doesn't really matter to me. I am a fan of Whitney Levitt. I wasn't beginning. Hate the last name, but at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? I'll still support her, and now I'm like even more on that team.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing I actually had. Speaking of, if you got a family, so that's if you have TV.
TV
if you have
family.
Dancing with the Stars family, that's where the conversation goes. So those are some good. We're giving you some good talking points.
Yes.
One of the other things that came out is that they have the Met Ball theme has been released. Now, if you're gonna do this at dinner, one, you'd have to have a family that knows what the Met is, and
maybe
two,
a gay sibling.
Yeah, that's 100%. So my family will absolutely know what this is about.
The Met Gala
But
is.
the theme this year is so interesting. It's called costume art.
Yeah.
Now
that's what the exhibit is.
The exhibit is costume art, and then the centrality of the dressed body.
Yeah, centrality of the dressed body seems to be the theme.
Yes. And I think we're gonna get really interesting. Now, I
hope we get architecture in
I didn't
fashion.
see that they released the team yet.
I don't think they have.
They haven't. Okay.
Which also unclear if this is like the full, like the official. It seems to be, but like I haven't seen like huge official ones or an announcement, and usually they do that at the same time, right?
Right.
So TBD, but we're breaking news. They're like, so this podcast decided what our theme would be.
Theme is, yes. But here's my thought is, I think it's always interesting when we're talking about the Met Gala and we're talking about the kind of convergence of art and fashion and music and anything kind of in the creative space. One thing that we like to play in my family a lot is like, if you were to do it, what would you say your theme would be? Like if you were to say, and so that's like a great, like ask people around like, okay, if you guys were to be in charge of the Met Ball one year, what would the theme be? What would your
that's a good
kind of like theme? It's just like a good way to hear. It's also like, there's no wrong answers because sometimes at dinner tables, people could be a little nervous about looking like an idiot or something. So anyways, that is the Met Gala theme for 2026. We always know that the Met is
May,
the first Monday of May. And so we actually love the Met. You guys know every year we've done a major Met recap. So this will be really fun to see what's happening there.
Last year I was like refreshing Getty images on our page.
No, we were sending so many.
Yeah.
And speaking of Met, I was watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and they were just getting ready to talk about Kim doing the Met. And so I was showing Steven the pictures of her in the chrome hearts with like the hat and the weird kind of like leathery.
I think
alligator.
her best one was that like skin tight pleather where her waist was like.
Yes, in the Mugler.
And it's like,
I think
and it was like,
yes. I like.
She looked like wet.
I still think my favorite theme of all year was camp. Just because it was the most creative. I think this is going to be really camp there. Too. Yeah, agreed. And I think Bronwyn Newport's going to go. I think she's going to be Christian Siriano's muse, one of his muses. She's like perfectly in the zeitgeist right now.
Wait, that
Salt
would
Lake
be a
City
good
would be a
call.
really good thing. She has a partnership. She
Christian
was just
Siriano dresses people really well.
Yeah, and she was just at his birthday party. She sat next to him at the table for his birthday party.
Whoa.
Like that's how close they are. So I think, and she's been wearing. Also, I saw the coolest. Daniel Rosenthal, the creative director of Schiaparelli, his sister.
Got a dress.
She was on my thing. Got that dress. That keyhole cutout. Now, if you watched Dancing with the Stars last year or last week, Julianne Hough was wearing it in like a pale blush or like a nude color. Mm-hmm. If I were to ever purchase,
how did nobody think of that before? Sometimes when I see his fashions, I'm like
when they say a keyhole, like that is a phrase that's used for people to know. Like if you're looking at a dress, if they were to have a little cutout in between the breasts, they call it like a keyhole. So what Daniel Rosenthal?
I thought it was Rosenthal, but
yeah, I think so. He actually created it as an actual shape of a keyhole. It's gorgeous. It's stunning.
Yeah, I'm like,
he's the one that created the earrings. That's a gold ear that cups onto your earring. Like he has the bracelets that are faces. Like I just think he's a genius. I love what he wears. Ariana Grande wore Schiaparelli at the premiere.
No, I think Schiaparelli is the best it's ever been right now.
Agreed. I think all the other ones, you know that thing where it was what's her face saying to Zendaya? Do you ever just like look at yourself in the mirror and think
none of these
BITCHs are even close? With me. That's how I feel like Schiaparelli should feel. Anyways, I'm really excited to see that. Now, in other news, Taylor Swift's brother Austin is looking for love on the celebrity dating app Raya.
This is a good one to bring up at Thanksgiving because people love to pair celebrities.
Yes.
They love to be like, oh, who do you think he would be good with?
Yes. Now, he's not really a celebrity.
He's not a celeb, but he's on Raya.
Yeah, so he's
looking to date somebody with a similar stature.
Now, we're going to play who would you pair him with? So be playing with your family, but let me give a little description about him.
Yes.
So you first know who to pair him with. Okay, first off, his name is Austin. He is a 33-year-old man who lives in Nashville, Tennessee, but frequents LA and New York. He likes sitting and laying, steak, racket sports, and emo music. Quite handsome.
Yeah, he's pretty handsome.
Yeah, he's got...
I wouldn't say he's like a 10.
No, oh gosh, no.
He's like...
But neither is Taylor Swift. So.
That's fair.
I mean,
not in the
I think she's
suit,
incredibly. I think she's. I'm not shaming anybody.
No,
she's just not. I don't think anybody looks at her and thinks she's, Helen of Troy. The
she's
face
Victorian beauty.
Of course, she is sickly woman with cholera.
Yeah, she is Irish beauty.
Gorge. Yeah, Irish beauty. Okay, so if you were to pair him with someone.
Okay, so I'm gonna go crazy.
But Oh yeah, you do yours. And
I'm gonna go crazy, which is that I'm like, okay, so this family, they need the rough and ready type. They need somebody normal.
Okay.
Like that's why Travis is so good. He needs somebody normal. And for me, that's Ilona Maher, who was on Dancing with the Stars last year.
Yeah, she's the professional rugby player. She's playing, I think,
built
in
like
New
a
Zealand
brick
right now.
house.
Yeah.
She is like all muscle. Like I think she could pick him up.
I know.
But he's tall.
Yeah, he's tall.
He's really tall.
I still feel like Ilona Maher, I've always wanted her to just be with like a giant football star. I want her to be with like just a yummy beef daddy. And
who's the one on Good Morning America?
He doesn't scream beef daddy to me. Austin doesn't.
No.
He's a little portly. There's his Raya app.
I want Ilona Maher to date him.
No, you know who I want? Who I think would be...
think of that family dinner. Think of the D1 babies in that room.
I guess that's true. I was kind of going an opposite. I wasn't going in there out of another musician. I mean, another athlete. I was like Travis. I was going in the realm of a musician there. And I want Gracie Abrams.
She's dating Paul Mescal, though.
So?
Just because there's a
Just
goalie
because,
doesn't mean you can't score.
Wait. Or what about, is Sabrina Carpenter single right now?
No, too weird.
Because of the whole Taylor
Also,
of it all?
Sabrina Carpenter likes
Sickly looking man.
no,
right?
she likes is that guy?
Oh, she likes a little
Yeah.
zesties.
Yeah,
Oliver
she likes
came back
them
and
a
he was
little
telling me that like kids call people that are a little bit fruit of the loom
Zesty?
Zesty.
We used to call him Metro.
Yeah, we used to call Metro too. I also came up with Fruit of the Loom just now,
Yeah.
so that's not. I don't want to accidentally attribute that to Oj. Okay, wait. But while we're talking about relationships, can we talk about the other one that you put on our thing? So, Steph, how this works, just so you guys, a little pulling behind the curtain.
Behind the curtain.
Typically, Steph is just much more on coming up with stories than I am.
Yes.
Like, I would say it's definitely like 80-20 Steph to Chase on coming up with the stories. That's in part because you're on social a lot more right now.
Yes,
and
for sure.
You're in that space, and I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, great. And I can
throughout
talk
the
about
week,
anything.
you send me stories too.
Yeah,
I just
totally.
compile
Like,
things.
she just compiles them, whatever. So she will put in, and in our little notes, we have a shared notes. She captions, like, kind of gives a little title of it and then a link for the story.
Yeah.
I'd read through the stories beforehand, and then we chat about it. I read through about 90% of them. Sometimes I'm like, what in the crazy? That's wild. This is how Stephanie captioned this next story. Bill Belichick at cheer competition for checks notes. Girlfriend? And I saw it when it came in, and I was like, I'm dead. I love the concept of checks phone. Girlfriend?
This is such an easy one to bring up at Thanksgiving because people know who Bill Belichick is. Your dumb uncle is going to know who Bill Belichick is. Because you'd be like, oh, yeah, Bill Belichick, the renowned coach of the New England Patriots, went to his 24-year-old girlfriend's adult cheerleading competition. And that's how you know he's for sure too old for her.
Now, what I also I need everybody, if you're going to tell this story, please have locked and loaded the picture of Jordan, 24, at the adult. Now, there's layered topics here, okay? First off.
In the giant airboat.
Hang on. We have to go through the topics. The first topic is, the fall of Bill Belichick.
Yes.
Like, you can get the daddies, the zaddies, the uncles, the funkles, all talking about Bill Belichick. And then there's the Tom Brady spinoff. There's the whole how are the Patriots doing? The fact that he's now at the Tar Heels for North Carolina. Like, okay. Then there's the concept of adult cheer. And, like, people do it. And enough people do it. People do adult cheer that there's a competition, that there's a league.
That girls graduate high school. Girls and men graduate
girls
high school.
High school and
want
college.
to do this.
No, because this is not a
this is not a
collegiate
team.
This is not a collegiate NCAA sanctioned cheer team where we would say
she's doing club cheer.
No, she's in adult club cheer. She's in never striving, always striving, never arriving cheer.
She's in we're all the instructors, and we went, why can't
they're the people who never graduated with their life.
She still wears her Lettermans. I know it.
No, she
24. That's crazy.
Okay, so also this isn't going to show up on the pod, but when I tell you the size of the ponytail,
with
you just need to think about
bright red lipstick,
it's equal as her head.
Yeah.
So she's ratted out her hair clearly
with a hairpiece.
To get it this huge volume. She is in really good company when you look at the other hair pieces.
I need to know.
Oh wait,
and
I thought
they
it said
also
it
look
here.
like teenagers.
Okay, so I also love this. Like someone at Page 6 was paid to write this article.
Yeah.
She was seen wearing the team's bedazzled black mesh cheer uniform and styled her hair in a high ponytail and secured it with a red scrunchie.
A red scrunchie?
She's 24 years old.
She secured it with the giantest bow you've ever seen.
So it is really hilarious to me because then we have
somebody posted it on their Instagram story. I think it was Liz Woods, like hashtag save Bill Belichick. Because he's sitting there with his like arms crossed at a cheer competition, like every dance dad you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Except he's dance boyfriend. He's cheer boyfriend.
What's crazy is that they have been dating for a hot minute.
Yeah.
Like, this is not just a flash in the pan. Dating enough that Bill Belichick said, and you just got to think about the conversation. For the record, he's 74 or 73. She's 24.
Yeah.
So it's 49 years
Imagine
difference.
her having to ask him,
hey, babe,
will you go to my cheer competition?
babe, are you still planning on coming on Thursday? He's like, what? What's going on Thursday? That's my Bill Belichick voice. What's going on Thursday? That's actually my Bill Belichick voice. She's like, my cheer competition, babe. And he's like,
you want me to go to that?
Sorry, what? She's like, yeah, I really would like you to support me there.
It's so nice if you supported me.
And then imagine her telling her teammates, my boyfriend's coming. They're like, grandpa in the crowd?
You're like, we actually wish he wouldn't.
And let's be honest, the crowd, sparse.
Yeah.
Like, who's going to go cheer for the adult cheer competition?
Yeah.
Very few people.
And it
Which
could
means
have been
Bill
a
was
full
being
day.
seen.
So it could have been like a competition that had different age ranges. So it could have been, I mean, more popular, but gosh.
It's
insane.
insane.
The photo really, when I saw that story that said save Bill Belichick with the photo of him at the cheer competition, I burst out laughing at work.
And the picture of what she looks like is wild.
That's what it is.
So advice, one of the topics should be, what sport should have an age limit?
Yeah.
And if it doesn't start with cheer, you're wrong. Like, cheer
I just don't know why, but like, adults don't need to be doing flips.
No, and I feel like
like,
and I feel like if
an
you're
adult
Dallas
doesn't need to
Cowboy
do a round off.
No, I feel like if you're a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, that's different. That's a job.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're going into a league where you're paying into the league so that you can continue to cheer, you need to grow as a person.
Yeah.
All right.
Even
if you're in the Bravo sphere, if you've got people and family in the Bravo sphere, here's some talking points for the Candy Burris divorce. So Candy Burris just received the Bravo's
Award or
Lifetime Achievement Award for being like the most influential housewife. And she's extremely accomplished. She and her husband produced the showing of Othello on Broadway, which was sold out with Denzel Washington. It was really huge. She's really an impressive, I mean, she has a restaurant tours.
Bad.
What?
She wants an EGOT bad.
Yeah, like she is.
I think she
chomping.
only needs the Tony, right?
I think so. I think she has. We know she has a Grammy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so long story long, she and her husband Todd have split after 11 years. Todd met. He was filming Real Houses of Atlanta as part of production, and then meets Candy through there. They end up getting married. They have no children together.
Yes, they do. Via surrogate.
Oh, that's right.
They have 2 kids via surrogate.
I didn't think about her being pregnant with
them.
Yeah. Just to be fair, if you had your baby
and she was,
surrogate,
by the way,
we're not making a comment about it.
She was you just forgot that they had kids.
Yeah.
She was very much like the pioneer of surrogacy on TV.
Interesting.
Because she did it I want to say that was probably like 10, 12 years ago when she had their first.
Yeah. So she's interesting to me because that relationship was always inequitable, imbalanced.
Always inequitable and always under fire.
And
her mom never liked him.
No, I was just say that is principally being fueled by Candy's mom,
who thought he was a grifter.
Yes, and who has now come out saying that he was being inappropriate with a associate at one of their businesses.
Cool.
Which is not a great look.
No.
So, but here's my thought. Is if you're looking for, you bring this up and people are like, who are those people? You say, no, it doesn't really matter. Who would you say, because these are always interesting topics. Yeah. Again, we're trying to give you dinner topic
for
conversation.
We're being helpful.
We're being helpful, you guys. One of them is to say, which celebrity couple getting divorced would be the most surprising, and which celebrity couple getting divorced would be the least surprising. So I know who my most surprising would be. I know my most surprising would be. Who's your most surprising?
Most surprising?
Or who's your last? What's your hot take?
My hot take is that I would not be surprised at all if Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard got divorced.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Okay, interesting. That is kind of a hot take.
Yeah, I think I would not be surprised at all.
I would be surprised if Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos got divorced.
Oh yeah, because
that would be because that's like their whole identity.
Yeah, it's each other.
But it's good conversation topic. Who would you see getting divorced, and who would you just be
That's
like
a good
shattered
one.
if they got divorced?
Oh, I mean, the Nicole Kidman of it all. That one was pretty.
I mean, we've had some major
That one was
celebrity
pretty
divorces.
crazy.
When we do our year-end review between Christmas and
Yeah,
Thanksgiving, we're
celebrity
gonna have like
divorces
some.
that were
We're gonna have a
crazy.
lot of relationship updates because I
Yeah.
think that was a lot of it.
Please.
All right, the last thing is
The
we went
Wicked
to
recap.
Wicked. What?
The Wicked recap.
The Wicked recap. When I tell you, now let me tell you first. I went with our friend Molly to an influencer pre-showing on Tuesday. 5:30 doors open. That's when we're supposed to be there. Movie's supposed to start at 7. I left at 8:45 with the movie still not having been shown because they hadn't quite gotten permissions from Universal to show it. So they have a theater full of several hundred major influencers. And they're not able to show the showing. Now, I understand that it ended up playing later after I left. Only one person was fired, I'm sure. But and I was like, it doesn't really matter because I'm going with my people on Wednesday. So I went with you, obviously Steven, Traven, Cassie and Troy, Grace
Chelsea
and
Travis.
Yeah, Chelsea, Travis, my parents, Grace and her boyfriend. Am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting someone.
I think you got everyone.
I'm gonna be in trouble. Anyway.
Megan? Did you
Megan
get
and Ethan,
Yep.
yes, thank you. Oh yeah, how could I forget her? She's literally one of my favorite.
No,
people
I thought you
to ever
named her. That's why.
exist.
And then I was like, wait, did you name
No,
Megan?
I love Megan so much. I actually was talking with her yesterday
because
she was doing Christmas setting up, and so it's like you just have people who are like, oh, I'm kind of in the same world doing Christmassy stuff, and then you're like sharing. It gets y'all excited. She's perfect for that. She's the consummate like cheerleader advocate. I want all good things for her. Anyway. The movie was. We have a group thread. I put some of us because I was having individual conversations with like 4 or 5 of the people there, and so I put us all in a group thread.
Yes. During the movie, by the way.
That was what?
During the movie.
During
by
the
way,
movie.
we were.
That was so good.
Yeah.
It was. People say you rewatch Wicked 1 for the music, you rewatch Wicked 2 for the plot.
Yeah.
And I thought.
That's amen on that one.
Yeah, I thought the first one, although No Good Deed Goes Unpunished was incredible, As Long as Your Mind was incredible, For Good was incredible.
Could have done without the original songs.
Yeah, the original songs, like, I'm not mad at them.
I thought Ariana's was better than Cynthia's, but I didn't need either.
I didn't need either, but I'm not mad that I have them.
Yeah.
What I will say is, did you see that Stephen Schwartz, who wrote the music, has a new Wicked project in the works? And he announced that on Saturday or Friday. And so I think I don't think you take super young kids to Wicked 2. I think it's a little.
I absolutely still would.
Especially
with the excitement of the first.
Yeah, you have to prep the kids that the joy and excitement of the first act is not in the second act.
This
the
is
second
where
act is very dark.
I will kind of die on a hill that this shouldn't have been 2 movies.
I
don't think that it should have been 2 movies. I don't know what you would have cut. But for me, I do think, and it's probably also because I did not rewatch the first movie before I went and saw it. Like, I just wanted to see it with a very fresh eye. I think that the emotional momentum was a little bit lost. Now, did I enjoy every single second of it?
Right.
I literally didn't recline my chair back for half of the movie because I was sitting forward, enraptured. But I do think that like the emotional arc kind of tapered in the second one.
I do think that
unless Ariana was on screen.
I was just gonna say I do feel like the first one, Cynthia Erivo stole the show. Her singing "The Wizard and I" Defying Gravity, like that one was her act. The second act is Ariana Grande's act. I do want her to win the Oscar. If it has to be one of the two of them, I want it to be Ariana. I think it was by
design. I think by design, they said, this is going to be Cynthia's movie. This is going to be Ariana's movie. And we're going to... I mean, Ariana was very good in the first one. But, like,
her
Cynthia's
acting
moments...
was level 10
Cynthia just had way more moments to be a better actress in the first movie than she did in the second movie.
Agreed.
I think she let Ariana shine in the second movie. And I don't think she phoned it in.
No.
But I do think that by design, they wanted Cynthia to get the Oscar for the first, Ariana to get the Oscar for the second.
Yeah.
I think that was...
And if you're going to talk about Wicked with your family, I think fun little conversation route is... Are you more Elphaba or are you more Glinda, and why?
I saw an interview today between Brittany Broski and Paul Mescal.
Okay.
And she's like, who are you, more like Glinda or Elphaba? And he's like, oh, I think I'm more Glinda, but I prefer to be Elphaba, but I think I'm more of a Glinda. And she goes, no, Glinda suits you. And he went, okay. It was so funny.
Steven had said, he was like, oh, you're definitely more Glinda than Elphaba. And I was like... what? And then I was like going through the character and I was like, I guess that tracks. Yeah, that's more. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, no, that's totally.
I can't wait to
It's like if you tell somebody they're a Hufflepuff and they're like,
excuse me?
Wait, what would make you think that?
Right.
What would make you think that?
No, totally. Oh, that's so funny. Well, I loved Wicked. I cannot wait. I'm going to see it again this week. I just need to have it in my vein. I think I want to do a weekly showing of it on the little $5. Besides, we got a huge Megaplex gift card for our wedding. So I'm like, good. We'll just spend them on some tickets.
Amazing.
All right, you guys. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you all. We hope that you enjoy the holiday with your family. And we will plan on doing a really great Thanksgiving recap episode next week. And until then, we are thankful for you. And we will see you soon. Bye.